A fancy new skin for Toy Merchant is here along with Valentine's Day. Let's begin. Welcome back to another episode, guys. Let's get into talking about what we're getting this week. So this week we're getting Toy Merchant's new S tier skin that's connected to the Lantern Festival as far as I know. This is releasing on February 12th, not February 13th when the normal patch is going to happen. This is the day before the patch as far as I can tell. And it is the S tier called Meergrad Blossom. It is available for echoes and fragments with a 25% discount for echoes for the first week. It has a really pretty glider. I'm not a big fan of the skin, as I've mentioned for multiple weeks at this point. You guys are probably tired of me saying that. On February 13th, that is the day after the Toy Merchant skin releases, so we might have a double patch. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work, but either way, double updates at least. We're getting the Valentine's Day event that doesn't seem to be bringing anything really exciting and new. Often they release new skins for Valentine's, but this time they have decided not to. In the event itself, you'll be able to participate to receive a night-themed romantic looking sticker. Of course they chose night, and also a portrait frame that's quite nice actually. It looks quite nice. And there's going to be a ton of returning content from previous year's Valentine's Day events, including the S tier female dancer skin called Sylphide and the matching A tier accessory called Rose Vine, the S tier mechanic skin called Everlasting Flowers, and the matching A tier accessory that is Fairy Ring that gives you kind of a cool mushroom hat on top of your doll, the A tier photographer accessory called Tenderness, the A tier ripper accessory Rose Cane, the portrait frame Warm Counter, and the emote Blow Kiss. I believe the Blow Kiss emote should be available for spyglasses and possibly also the portrait frame, but yeah, that's still cool. Another thing that we're getting this week is we're getting the final push event, because this is the last week before the next season begins. So that means you're going to get more logic points, your logic point limit's going to be higher, you're going to get higher rolls on your 20-sided dice. Let's not talk about that for too long. Some more things that we're getting this week is we're getting 2 character days. We're getting Gravekeeper's character day on the 13th, the same day as we're getting the Valentine's Day event. That's going to be his 4th character day, meaning he's getting a special emote. Wondering what this one's going to be. Gravekeeper's lore is a little fuzzy for me, so I'm not too sure. And on Valentine's Day itself, the 14th of February, we're getting Barmaid's character day. It's going to be her 5th character day, meaning she's getting a wall hanging portrait. I'm sure it'll be very cool, and I'm looking forward to possibly adding it to my wall of portraits. There may be some more content added this week, maybe they'll add some adjustments and stuff like that, but as far as I know, that's all that they've confirmed that's coming out this week. So let's talk about some future content. First of all, let's talk about the fact that they've told us when the next esports series skin is releasing, and that is the one for Prisoner on February 27th. His skin is called OPH Luca. It's an A tier skin, you can see it here on the screen, and he's also getting an S tier accessory allegedly called Infinity, although this is a bit of a translation, so it might have a different name when it comes to English. It's going to be for echoes only and releasing on February 27th, if I haven't already said that. I think I already did. I'm curious to see what the effects are. I'm not a big fan of the skin itself, but I do think that the accessories from the previous esports events have been really, really good. So I wonder if they're going to be as cool as the one for Antiquarian, for example. Another thing that they revealed is they revealed the Season 36 Logic Path skin that's coming on February 20th, so that's next week, and that is Sculptor's A tier skin called Hippocampus that I was originally thinking, is it connected to the Shadows essence, because I believe that was also called Hippocampus or something like that, but it doesn't look like it is. Well, not exactly anyway. It's a very curious looking skin. I do like it, although I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite Sculptor ones. It's still a really, really good skin overall. It has some seahorses in a sort of skeleton necromancer style with like glowing green. It's a very interesting mash of different things. So yeah, I'm not really sure exactly what they were going for, but it's really nice overall. We also know that she's getting a beta accessory to match the skin called Limbic System that is a weird blob cocoon. I'm not a big fan of this accessory. It feels a little uncomfortable to me. I believe they may have also revealed the portrait frame that comes with each logic pad, but I haven't seen those yet. I can imagine they're probably released over on Identity 5's Weibo, so yeah. Another thing they revealed is they revealed the Season 36 rank rewards. We knew that they were going to be for Breaking Wheel Coordinator and Shadow, but we didn't know what they were. Now we know what they look like, although we don't know the effects yet. The S tier accessory is for Breaking Wheel, and it's called Offering. It seems to be like a volcano candle in a glass bowl. I'm assuming it's going to have some fire effects whenever he transforms, and maybe some lava on the floor when he's in his wheel form, maybe like a trail of lava, but I don't know. That's just me assuming. I don't really know. The A tier accessory for Coordinator is called Miniature Pistol. It's a tiny barrel that probably also works as a pistol inside of a jewelry box. Now, I have no idea what they're going to do for Coordinator's effects. They always do different kind of explosion effects, so maybe they'll do something fun here. Maybe it will just be something a little bit meh, because Coordinator's accessories are sometimes really, really good or really, really meh. We've also got the A-tier accessory for the shadow called Dream's Depth. It's a crystal pendant with a feather attached to it by a string, and I'm assuming that the effects are going to just change what the glowing area around the stones are. It's probably going to be glowing blue. As you can see in the image, it has some like ripples coming out of the stone. I can imagine that's what's going to happen with her kind of stone teleporty things. I want to make a quick reminder here for some extra content that's coming from the future, including Conan Doyle's Sherlock crossover that's coming next week. Yes, it's coming that soon. It feels like it just appeared all of a sudden. We should be getting the next set of Survivor and Hunter badges up to Professor and Clerk this time, and this could possibly come this week or next week. I believe it's probably going to be next week, meaning that you'll be able to grind out some new characters to get some cool badges for them. Evil Reptilian should be getting his S-tier Spyglass skin in the Spyglass store next week, and we should be getting some balance adjustments soon, as it's traditional to add them near the end of the season. Usually they add them the week before the end of the season, but sometimes they add them on the patch of the season update. These could include adjustments for Magician, Ripper, Naiad, Knight, and stuff like that, but they haven't really announced anything yet, so they're probably going to add them to the test server this week and then release them the following week. If you haven't already, make sure that you click the video that's on the screen right there, because YouTube thinks that you will really like it.